Good morning, sir. My name is Limargo Sonteo, Bachelor of Science in Criminology, and I'm here to answer at least 10 out of 15 questions by using a video presentation without reading uh, the answers to be submitted on or before the final examination. Number 1. What is polygraph instrument? So, polygraph instrument is used in polygraph examination, often called as polygraph. It was defined as an instrument or device capable of producing recordings of physiological phenomena that may be used as the basis for the application of reliable technique for diagnosing truth of deception. The instrument itself does not detect lies or deception. It only records the physiological changes that occur when the subject tells a lie or deception. It is the examiner who determines deception through the use or aid of polygraph instrument. Number 2. What makes pneumograph component different from cardiograph component? So, pneumograph component, it is a device that records respiration, and one of the three traditional channels of the modern polygraph used in PDD. This component records changes occurring in the respiratory or breathing system. The cardiography component records the changes occurring in the human circulatory system, such as the blood pressure and pulse rate, while cardiograph component, general term for any recording of heart activity. Number 3. Enumerate some of the signs and symbols commonly used in the polygraph examination. So, A stands for adjustment, T stands for subject talk instead of answering with a single yes or no, R stands for subject request for repetition of question, C stands for coughing, N stands for noise, S stands for sigh by the subject, and PJ stands for paper jam. Number 4. What is chart interpretation? So, chart interpretation, the most important single factor in polygraph testing, is chart interpretation. The accuracy of instrumental detection of deception is dependent upon the examiner's ability to diagnose truth or deception by reading and interpretation of subject's chart. Number 5. What is the purpose of pre-test interview? So, the purpose of pre-test interview is the primarily purpose of the pre-test interview is to prepare or condition the subject for the test. Number 6. What makes pre-test interview different from post-test interview? The examiner's interview with the subject prior to the test is of considerable importance both for the purpose A, to conditioning the subject for the examination, and also in order to provoke and observe the helpful indication of guilt and innocence, which are often forthcoming at the same time. So number 7, what are the different types of questions? So there are two different types of questions. Number 1 is irrelevant questions, and number 2 is relevant questions. So the irrelevant questions, these questions are formulated without any specific relationship with the case under investigation. They are assigned to establish a subject physiological norm and to reduce the excitement level created by a relevant question. In this question, the examiner usually refer to dates, names of place, subjects, and position. While relevant question, these are the primarily case questions asked by the examiner in order to resolve a specific matter. Its purpose is to detect deception as a result of this type of question into the polygraph examination via between chart probing and interrogation. Then number 8, what is silent test all about? So the silent test all about is the test to the subject instructed by the examiner to avoid from giving any verbal answer to the questions that are to be asked of him during the test. The subject is instructed to pay attention of each question only to himself silently. In short, the subject his answer. In addition, he should think of the truthful answer and give the truthful answer silently to himself. Number 9, what is the pre-employment test? So pre-employment test seeks to verify information contained in a job application and develop relevant information deliberately committed by the subject. So number 10, who is a polygraph examiner? So a polygraph examiner is one who is skilled and capable to detect deception or verify truth of statement through instrumentation or the use of mechanical device. The instrument or device utilized to detect deception or verify truthfulness of the statements must meet the basic instrumentation requirement of being capable of recording simultaneous on a moving chart the physiological responses.